Need to know much of the goods you produce that you use your factories for your most important factories. Wait a sec. Was that the Knights? How did you end up at war with the Knights? Yeah, it's the Knights. Would I win if I continued this battle? Yes. But do I want to lose a ship? No. I'll go for 100 with you, which means letting the war tick another few years. Knights are in the Venice League. Yes, they are. That's how I ended up at war with them. Speaking of Venice, guys want to actually be on me? They're dropping on a Hamburg. Oh yes, that was good. That made me feel pretty good. Guys, get back home. Why the fuck did you declare on Venice? Ah, but I didn't. I declared on Friesland, who's in a trade league with Venice. Alright, good. Well, goodbye, Lindbergh. I seem to have wasted a bit of a chance of improving relations with you then. I'll continue to improve relations over here then. Why would you join Venice's trade league? I didn't. He didn't. Friesland did. Yes. Yes, I did. You could join Lubeck's league instead, but as soon as I grab a province, I would be making... I would pretty much lose the ability to stay in the league. And you can't attack other league members while in a league, since it's a pseudo-alliance. Even if you are rivals, you can't attack members of the league you're in. So I would have been completely blocked in. Like, there's a lot of people across here I'd have to worry about. I mean, from Friesland's point of view, I don't know. 20s in game and still not grabbed a province. Yeah, that's about to change. I wonder how much Friesland's one's gonna be. Alright, now I'm gonna piece you out. I'm gonna take whatever money I can. Bremen, Hamburg, Brunswick. Bremen, I can't get out. Hamburg, can just suck it. Can immediately embrace the institution. It's made me much more technologically advanced, you see. Suddenly I noticed 53k Musica Pretenders. That sounds like a lot. Now I'll core this bad boy while the war ticks on. It didn't have a claim on it, which is kind of silly of me, but it happens. This guy has 8k troops. What? Wow. Okay. Also, bye Venice. Goodbye, Venetian Trade League. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Lindbergh. Mecklenburg. Ah, you're gonna actually hate my guts. After this, because you really, really want my province. I'll improve relations. We'll see if we can stop you from being an idiot. Lubeck allied Lundberg. So you got an alliance there. Allied to rival. Austria declared war on Switzerland. Denmark have just warned us. This is the second corruption. Yeah, that's fine. That's not fine. $11K. Yeah, that's not all of my men, is it? 11K and 4K, 15K? Two, one, one, 2-1-1. They'll get the crossing. I think they're gonna lose this. Venice Tech 5, so am I. It's a silly fight. Yeah, it's taken -3. But that doesn't matter, apparently. Okay, now we're actually getting the kills. Good. Finis has landed, not winning battles. Winning battles. Now they're gone. Well, they almost want out. "100 competent player out of 10, Flurry 2.0. Hey, Creative Lizard, welcome. Just, you know, fighting a war against Venice and co. Wolf's 50, cheers for the follow. No matter the morale, no matter the discipline, no matter the numbers, only the dice decide. Yeah, I'm -3 on their side and they would have still won an equal battle. They would have slaughtered me in an open field. It'll be done September 67, so it's another year anyway. That's about when I'm going to be getting the 100%. Probably want to remove that fort. Not until the devastation's cleared up. I think I'll let the devastation go first, because I'd rather get the 20% of, you know, manpower goods. The movement speed will be nice. Bit of extra supply limit. Oh, that'd be nice. Xenon with a great commentary. Only the best of quality, 0% shitpost. This is Xenon. If it's 0% shitpost, it ain't Xenon. Okay, you consider me an ally again. That's good. Like, we're winning the war, so... I meant the maintenance. I'll actually stick with the... I'll keep it going for now. Even though it is 0.5 for ducat would be alright. 0.5 a ducat, and it should make up for that relatively quickly with the more production. Even though I've got the autonomy at 75, that's fine. Xenon is 0% shitpost, 100% duck post. Duck love. Would you say spamming the chat with bonus ducks isn't 0% shitpost? No, he spams his streams with that. Bonus ducks. Isn't that right, Zenon? Oh, does a fort without maintenance not reduce devastation? Correct. It has to be activated to reduce devastation. Song request. There is no song request here. This is no case stream. I do like that this guy is just, though. Oh god, Anatolia and the new dev diary. Oh, what have they done this time? What buff did they give to the Ottomans this time? Why? I know, I'm just duck posting. Yeah, duck posting, sure. Shit posting by another name, Zenon. The war is won. Yes, it is. And Venice was worthless. I'm gonna have to eat the increased war exhaustion. By eat, I mean pay down. Neighboring countries. Might actually want to get up to force limit. Shouldn't need to worry about the maintenance. Should have. I was happy with Mamluks becoming slightly stronger too. But hey, Ek got a buff. Nice. They should really focus on other regions that need an overhaul. The Horn of Africa got some, but it was the inland Horn of Africa, the Ethiopian region. Sadly, we got nothing along the coastline. Well, we got a little bit on the coastline, but it's still the same kind of small countries. It was just the internals of Africa that they did. Nothing on Warsangali. Give Warsangali some love. Please. Best country. Warsangali needs love too. I'd say I'd just like it if they made the steps in general kind of better. The steps aren't horrible. Instead of having 1 month travel times, yes, oh god, god. But then you can't have gigantic 111 provinces. Holy diversity. Good luck, Hydra. Don't have sound currently. Stabbed myself like 10 times on very hard. Hey, Jake Loans. I seem to be doing okay. Yet another flavored DLC for 25. I'll have to ask for this one. I have a habit of ensuring that I'm always stung by the price of the games that I play. Even if I do receive a lot of the content for free, I will still buy it. Because I don't want to forget how expensive this hobby is. This as a hobby is such a huge expense. Lessons learned. Don't make Austria angry, so they won't defend you. Well, that would be standard HRE stuff, no? As someone who loves hordes, I can definitely say steps are horrible. They are. But they want their 111 provinces that are horrible, for some reason. Oh look, Denmark's domineering. I don't want to forget how expensive this is by spending all my money on it. 10 out of 10 quality logic. Hey, if you don't feel the pinch of the pain of the price, then you feel a bit removed from it. Indonesia is horrifying too. I agree, Indonesia's pretty horrifying. Indonesia needs a lot more work. Like, there's no flavor stuff at all for a lot of the island areas. It doesn't... You can't end up with anything even closely resembling what it turned into, nor are the Europeans even interested in going there. Like, they may put, what, a couple of colonies down, but they're not interested in actually consolidating trade, but that's more of an AI derp issue. They do declare the wars, just not rightly. I don't think I'll be doing that. Okay. Too few rivals. Excellent. Well, I annexed one, right? Yes. Hamburg. Oh, look who entered the Lubeck Trade League. I actually need to kill you now. Alright, son Lundberg. It's been a pleasure. Get out of here. See you in 5 years. We hope this also make the region more interesting, not only for the Ottomans, but also for the other Turkish Beyliks, who received more land to better reflect their true influence in 1444. Ottoman buff. Of course. There it is. There it is. We just want to make it historical. Including 3rd Rome, but for Ottomans? 4th Rome? Alright. So now that you're all caught up. Actually, I don't think this fort is necessary thanks to this. Yeah. Friendly forts, it's half rate, but it'll be fine. Alright, so Tech 4 done. Who are you allied with? Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg is right there. Not bad. I'll see you in 5 years. I can drop a marketplace straight down. Oh, nice! They've already done it for me. Making things more historical is always good. Hydro, remember the square memel? Squamel? Yeah, I remember square memel. I remember when you were like, doot doot doot. Just to want to make it more historical by having shitloads of arbitrary invisible while allow 100% wall scoring giving others a fuckload of buffs. You know the reference for Second Rome? No I don't. Well, I got some money. Could do with more boats, except I still don't have the sailors to maintain my current fleet. So if I do, they would just be transports. There are 3 options for second Romes. Pomerania's getting murdered! Excellent. Only another 4 years until I can call you into a war if I need you. Morale, I received 10% less shock damage. Resistance to feudalism? Well, I start with it accepted. Whilst the peasants of Europe are bound to the shackles of feudalism, the people of Dithmarschen. Why can't I pronounce it? I could earlier. Yeah. Maintain their independence. Our neighbours have long waited to wish to subdue our people, forcing them into the cruelty of feudalism. Our peasants will only be subjects to the good shepherd and will not the hired hands of foreign tyrants. Ooh, tolerance to the true faith. Kirchspiel. In the lands of Dithmarschen, the functions of the state are largely overseen by the many parishes that dot the lands. While the princes and kings that surround us govern from fortified castles, our people administer lands through the sacred temples under God's divine mandate. Trade missions. The independence and wealth of our country has long been reliant on commercial activity abroad. From the Baltic through the North Sea, our traders are welcome wherever they dock. They work tirelessly to bring more wealth to our shores. Expert wreckers. It is said that when the harvest fails or the fishermen's hauls are poor, many of our peasants assume the mantle of piracy. We could never admit or condone such actions, but it is our custom to salvage leftover maritime cargo and recover vessels abandoned by the victims of piracy. Nice, 10% chance to capture enemy ships, that's pretty good. Fortify the coastline. For centuries, great floods and storm tides have devastated our lands, sweeping entire settlements under the sea. To protect against this threat, it is vital we construct dikes facing outwards against the sea, and continue in our efforts to always rebuild what is lost. Ecclesic... I can pronounce this word, I swear. Ecclesiastical orders. Ecclesiastical. Many religious orders exist within our territories, dutifully serving their God and helping to guide the lost peoples who live their lives in accordance with the Lord's teachings. As we continue to expand our influence, we should cherish this heritage and continue to have the orders be an integral part of our state. Free farmers. Farmers of our country are not bound to give the product of their labour and toil to petty lords. This means that any extra produce can be used by our farmers themselves and ensure that our people will always be wealthier than the exploited subjects of our neighbours. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, cool. Now, where was I? Right, I was handing these to the burgers. $150 points. Trade efficiency. Beautiful. Alright. Only Russian Third Rome is Muscovy or Italy or Fascist Italy, and the Russian one matters. A lot of Third Romes out there. Don't think the other two were ever comparably influential. Thought the Romes referenced the states, not the cities. Not for the Russia Nagand, but some states saw themselves as heirs of Rome, notably Italian scum. Funny that. Well, you have the line Rome, Constantinople, Muscovy for the Orthodox Church reference. The Ottoman, who is also the Sultan of Rum, is then the Sultan of the Second Rome. Third Rome, because it changes hands. They can claim Third Rome. And do. What also has claimed to being Third Rome's hetero capital for hundreds of years. Alright, now making pretty good buck here. Verdun, Lindbergh, allied with Lubeck. And your entire trade league, which is a lot, actually. It's a hell of a lot. Alright, I need to make sure that I'm not actually spending these access points. You're an ally. You guys have cancelled, I think? I'm not over limit anyway, it's fine. Have the reference for Ancient Rome, Holy Roman Empire, Papal State, Italy for the Catholic inheritance. But Constantinople was Second Rome, and the capital of the Ottomans was Constantinople, then surely they are still Second Rome, not Third Rome. The Ottomans moved to it, subjugating it, so they can claim it, but you can definitely claim it both ways. Like I said, we'll see you in a few years. In the meantime, keep working on the countries. I'll find myself that guy. The city itself was the Second Rome. Ottomans never accepted as the Roman Empire anywhere in Europe. True, but they claimed it, and only for the first generation, then they essentially ignored it. No real right to it as they were heathen conquerors. Well, originally Rome was pagan, no? Lack of republic tradition. Yay. Christians were also heathen conquerors. That's what I thought. Yeah, the estuary and the center of trade make this province so good. If only it was cloth instead of fish. You know what? I think, yes, I will get involved. From the safety of my walls. safety of my walls. Can't send them for a little bit. But if need be, I can always trap an army over there. Wrecked. I think I'll go chill out over here. How much effort have I put in apparently? 10%. Not bad. Not a bad effort for someone who's not trying. Power projection's good though. Keep working on whoever you can. $21.3. I'd rather not be subject to that. $800. Don't have cannons, so they're not going to smash through the walls. Alright, so we'll just get rid of... Get rid of that. They can always go back, which means they should all black flag. Brunswick will have some. Brunswick sends the 10k that way. Winsmar, Braunschweig. As I thought. I black flag them. I think that worked out pretty well. AI is currently breakable like this. Really, really breakable. 11k Saxons just sitting over there. Braunschweig? I love those cakes. What do they taste like? Both of you into there. Through strategic use of black flagging, I seem to be quite capable of ruining these guys' day. Brunswick. Oh yeah, Brunswick is really good. Oh, cool. Sugar. The icing on them is just brown sugar melted. Oh, that sounds good. Quite good, actually. Walls breached. We should be... Yeah, we shouldn't have any issue here. Won't be able to get through the Saxon until we slaughter these guys, so... I'll have to take out the 1,000. That's not a hill I'm going to die on.